Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? Okay, kind of an impromptu video, but here we are with these on my face. These are called the Ray-Ban Stories, and they are the collaboration smart glasses between Facebook and Ray-Ban. Now, that in and of itself is quite interesting, but the reason why I actually jumped out and went ahead and bought a pair is because here on my channel, I have done plenty of smart glasses before. The thing is, each and every single one of them tend to have one key feature, and that's really about it. However, Facebook and Ray-Ban have come together and said, hey, why don't we go ahead and put as many of those features together as we possibly can into one pair. And you know what? Since they are here on my face, they actually look pretty good after all. Light. It does say though, as you're getting it set up, and by the way, this is one of the photos I took using the glasses, don't use them while you're driving because of course you don't want to be distracted by anything, but yeah, just kind of showing you that POV. There's Isa with hers on.
Hey Facebook, take a video. Hey.
She's using the hot word. I'm opting out of that. At least for now. Gotta get this ready for the rest of the video. Bit of it's the BTS of the BTS. I will probably have to be careful with how many videos I take for both battery and storage sake.
Hey Facebook, take a photo. Hey Facebook, take a photo.
For the record, I am opting not to use the hot word because I don't want to have to try and say it and hope that the glasses are going to hear me. Meanwhile, Issa's over here saying all of that stuff and saying, oh, that's never going to get old. Let me tell you, it already has.
I killed my glasses, can I?
Because you keep using the hot word. It's always trying to detect you. I'm not going to say that all the time. Personally, that's just my choice. Honestly, I'm just always going to opt for using this button up here, but also on the side is a touch-sensitive area that allows you to control the audio playback. After all, there are speakers in the temples, which is one of the features that I'm used to seeing on smart glasses, but now Facebook and Ray-Ban have gone ahead and added. Under sunlight, you can see that these are the transition lenses. I have to give Ray-Ban and Facebook a lot of credit for this part because compared to other smart glasses that are just shades, they're just sunglasses. They only really work as sunglasses in those scenarios. At least these can be used in more situations. So I don't have to like wear my sunglasses at night, for example. So with that in mind, I will have to be wearing contacts though because I was not able to get prescription lenses in these, at least not for now. So throughout this video, you're obviously going to be seeing a lot of samples from the cameras on here. And I probably should check if they are dirty or not because I have been handling the glasses quite a bit. In any case though, you're seeing these square videos coming from the Ray-Ban Stories. Now, they are going to be the kind of videos that you can easily put onto social media like Instagram, which is of course a Facebook property, or you can just crop into them so that you can get footage for pretty much anything else. You're not going to expect like the highest quality from these glasses. After all, the sensors are not going to be as big as on a smartphone. And of course, I'm using something like the DSLR or mirrorless camera that is in my hand right now. You're seeing a picture straight from the glasses that I took while getting this vlog shot. But you know what, for like certain situations, like if you're just doing quick vlogging like I am right now, it might be able to add to some of the B-roll or to any of the extra shots that you want to have, giving that perspective in whatever scenario you're vlogging. So what's going to happen if you see a scene like this and you want to get a nice photo of it? You just got to look in that direction and hold the button. That is the level of convenience you can expect from glasses that have cameras in them. Okay, so let's talk about these speakers. I do love me a pair of smart glasses with speakers in them like the Bose Frames or the Razer Anzu or anything like that. It's just nice to have that kind of audio, like for podcasting and even for music if you choose to do that, just available at the ready. And of course, it's pretty good for video calls and for phone calls and stuff like that. The only thing is these, while they actually sound pretty good, they have a lot of sound bleed. It's almost as if Facebook or Ray-Ban just didn't really bother with the directionality of the audio speakers coming out of the temples. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of music, and you can probably be able to hear the actual sound bleed even though the microphone is right here. Again, it sounds pretty good, actually rather full compared to other smart glasses that I've used. I'm actually only at around 75% to 80% volume, and they're pretty clear. Anyone that's standing right next to you will definitely be able to hear these glasses. Let's do a little bit of a dynamic range test. I'm in the shade here right now, and then if we look over to the side, there is the Japanese garden, which is of course very beautiful, but of course it's a very hot day, very sunny day. Let's see how this turns out. It's just too high here.
I'm charging.
Yeah, she's charging up her glasses. They ran out of battery. It is just too hot here. We are going to head back and just finish this back home. Okay, now that we're back, I do want to talk a little bit about the design of these smart glasses because I'm actually pretty impressed by it. Now, it's easy to say that they're going to look good because Ray-Ban is at the helm. So you get a few different styles that you might be familiar with from their other frames, only they're going to be a bit thicker because of all of the smarts that are put in. But there are also little bits and pieces in these glasses that show some attention to detail, at least compared to other smart glasses that I've used. There's a physical off switch in the left corner on the inside, and you actually have to hold it into the on position to trigger a pairing mode. So feasibly, you should be able to pair these pretty easily with other phones if you need to by just holding that switch over. And then there is an LED indicator for the inside for the wearer that is in this corner as well. They're going to be different colors for different like battery levels and whatnot, but for the most part, when you hit record or you hit the button, you'll see the white indicator pointed that way, but you'll also see it in the corner if you go and look in that direction, a white indicator as well, so you know when you're recording. The LED is a little bit just outside your periphery, so you do have to like physically look in that direction to really get a look at it, but most of the time you should be able to see it just from literally the corner of your eye. Ooh, it was definitely way too hot over there, so it's good that we've come right back, we can cool off, and I can get all of the footage and the photos that I shot with these down to the application. It's only my first few hours of using this, but I have to admit, the Facebook View app is way better at getting your content off of the glasses than any of the other solutions, mainly the Snapchat Spectacles, because you had to go through the Snapchat app and you had to go through a different area of it. It was just a little bit convoluted and a little bit weird. In this case, however, it literally just makes a quick Wi-Fi connection with the glasses and just pulls all of the stuff down. It's nice and easy. For each of the clips, you can then download them onto the phone or share them directly to any of the different applications that you might want to use. Like I said earlier, looking through the photos and videos now, you shouldn't be expecting anything too amazing. The other thing that you might have to get used to is the fact that your perspective might not actually match exactly what you were looking at. There are plenty of photos where things were just a little bit crooked and they weren't exactly straight, even though I thought my head was on straight looking at the scene in front of me. Like with any camera, whether it's in your hands or on your face, you still have to be somewhat aware of exactly how the cameras are positioned. And obviously the cameras are not going to be amazing in terms of dynamic range. It was a very sunny day out there, again, a super hot day, and it wasn't really able to balance out the scene too well. It does change up the exposure pretty quickly depending on where exactly you are, but as far as the actual scene is concerned, the highlights can still be rather blown out. After all was said and done, I had 20% left in these glasses, so maybe not a whole lot of audio listening is left, maybe just some videos and photos are left for me to be able to shoot, but that's after having 87% directly after unboxing the Ray-Ban Stories. It's only been the first even 6 hours with these glasses, but I'm already impressed with what Facebook and Ray-Ban have done together here. Now, as far as the style is concerned, these are the best looking and feeling smart glasses that I think I've ever had, but I have to give Ray-Ban all of the credit for that because they are using existing styles. As far as the smarts are concerned, I think that the Ray-Ban Stories actually get quite a few things right. They have speakers like many other smart glasses that actually sound pretty good, but they are very open ear, so a lot of people are going to hear it if they're standing right next to you. Like a couple of other smart glasses that have come out with speakers, they are more or less your work from home solution, the kind that you would have at your desk, maybe taking a few calls, maybe some video calls, and listening to podcasts and music while you work away. If there's one thing I think is missing in these glasses, it might be the ability to listen to notifications and or be able to use like the onboard assistant on your phone. Right now it's "Hey Facebook," and that's really the only thing you can really say, but it also is limited in terms of its abilities. If there was something a little bit more in line with like the Amazon Echo frames where you can actually listen to your notifications and get chimes for them, or if you just had access to the Google Assistant in general through the microphone and speaker combination on these glasses, I think that would really put these over the top. So far, I think these might be the most full-featured and yet most practical in terms of style smart glasses that I've ever used. Now, I know some of you out there might be thinking of like privacy concerns and whatnot, and that's totally valid. Facebook tried to mitigate that by putting a little LED white indicator on here so that it flashes when photos or videos are being taken. Is that enough? Well, I can't really say, because I'm not the kind of content creator that actually films people a whole lot. And even if I did, it's someone that I know and I would let them know that I'm recording. Usually, like you saw in this real world camera test, I'm just getting shots and videos of like various cool bits of scenery in front of me. We've gone through this with the Google Glass back in the day, also with the Snapchat Spectacles. Every single iteration had a camera in them that you then put into your Snapchats. So of course, this is something that has been talked about in the past, and maybe the conversation is just returning. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments down below. Get into the comment sections down below and tell me what you think of having these cameras on your glasses now. They are in a cool looking pair of Ray-Bans. Shouts out to them for the style input when it comes to these new glasses. And you know what? The Ray-Ban stories are actually fairly compelling if you have been following smart glasses up until now. Get into the comment sections. Let me know what you think. Also, drop some likes on this video if you like what you saw. Stick around for more real world camera tests like this by subscribing to my channel. With all of that said though, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody. I need a cold one. It's been a hot day.